We'll begin our practice in standing position, feet wide as the shoulders, and then hands at the heart. Taking a moment to center. Notice your foundation from the soles of the feet, the knees, the pelvis, spine, up through the crown of the head. Begin with some squatting pulsations today. So taking a full breath in. On your exhale, bend the knees, shift your weight back, and then inhale, lift up. Exhale, press the knees apart. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, be a little bit lower. And inhale. Each time you go down, you can bring the elbows a little bit closer to the thighs. Keep the weight through the heels so toes are light. And then elbows rest on the thighs for cat-cow. Inhaling to open the chest. Exhale, stay low through the pelvis, pull the navel in. Folding forward from here. Walk the hands forward, step your feet back, downward facing dog. Inhale to the toes, take the right leg high. Exhale, step through in a two-part transition to warrior two, grounding the back foot on your in-breath, long spine. Exhale, push the ground away, waving up through the spine as the arms go wide, shoulders over hips. Inhale, circle the arms in as if you're hugging a big tree. Exhale, press the hands apart. Inhale, lift through the front body. Exhale, expand. Once more, breathing in. Breathing out, stay in warrior two, legs flip the front hand on your in-breath. Exhale, reverse warrior, eyes up or down. Inhale, take it back to center. Exhale, extended side angle, top arm wraps overhead. We'll flow like so, side to side a couple of times. Continue to grip the mat with your feet. Allow the spine to be fluid and strong. Coming forward one more time. Or rather, turning the heels in, toes out. Wrapping the arms. Inhale, lift up, straight legs. Exhale, deepen the squat, send the hips back, tip from the hips. And I'll show you from the side here, breathing in. Exhale, knees track over toes. So kind of move with your breath here. If you're able to, at the end of the exhalation, soften the neck and wrap in. Stay low after this last one. Into a deep squat here. So you can bring your forearms to your thighs, or you can slide the hands to the inner ankles or shins, pulsing here. So we exhale, curl in. Inhale, expand. So you can press the knees and inner arms together. Next exhale, lift the tailbone, widen your feet, big toes turn in. Inhale. Exhale, wide leg forward bend. Knees can be as straight or as bent as you need. You can hold steady or continue to wave a little here. Soften the neck, press at the outer edges of the feet. And the space through the low back here. Spin back to the front leg. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa of your choice, forward to plank. Exhale low. Inhale, waving the spine open. And exhale, downward facing dog. Gently walk the hands and feet towards one another. The knees soft, rolling up to standing, arms reach up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Pulsing again, low into your squat. Up and down with the breath. We're a little bit warmer here. Have some new options. So again, you can choose to rest on, or this time elbows between the knees. Broaden through the collarbones. If your heels lift, don't worry about it today. You can stay on the balls of the feet. And see if you can pulse here, almost doing like a half lift through the pelvis. Building that inner thigh core strength. Next, exhale, lift and fold. Hands can stay lower behind you for a little shoulder opener. Catching for my elbows here and just waving the spine side to side. Gently release the hands. I'll be switching sides so I can show you the other side. Walking into downward dog as you are. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, long step through. Two-part transition, back heel down, spine long. Exhale, pull the front belly in as you open to warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, circle in, gather strength. Exhale, radiate from your center. It's a full body pulsation. Holding warrior two as you breathe in, flip the front hands. Exhale, reverse, take it up and back. Inhale, center. Exhale, extended side angle, wrapping the top shoulder. Go twice more with the breath at your own pace. It's a great time to play with the balance between strength and ease in your body. So the low body is very stable. The upper body is flowing. Your last cycle. From here, as we come through center, we'll pivot the heels in, toes out, folding forward again, wrapping hands to shoulders. I encourage you to move with your breath. As we're feeling warmer here, we want to drop the hips more in line with the knees as opposed to diving forward and keeping the hips quite high. So the chest is usually in line with the hips or slightly higher. I believe we have one more here. Go elbows to thighs once again, or hands to inner ankles. I like to adjust my feet a bit closer together. Next option here is a twist. For that one, we slide the hands to the inner thighs, fingers point down. Inhale to center. On your exhale, turn the spine to one direction. You can bend the elbows as much as you need. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. It's hard to see from this angle, but my tailbone is directly in line with the crown of the head as I twist. So the spine is always long. This is a great inner thigh stretch. As we finish here, come back to center. Folding forward wide again. This time option hands behind the back. As an opportunity to release through the upper spine. Maybe shifting side to side. Really moving in any way that feels great. We'll pivot over the front foot to step back to downward dog. This time adding a flow of your choice through plank, down, up, and back, or simply meeting us in downward facing dog. Walk the feet in towards the hands once again. Working in our same pose as we did earlier. So you can take your half squat forearms to thighs, low squat elbows inside. Or if you'd like to play with some arm balancing strength with me, you can follow me through a couple of variations of crow pose. Stage one is wrists, elbows, and shoulders in line. Balancing on the heels, feet are nice and close. And start to practice hugging your knees to your upper arms. From that place, you can begin to pulse, lifting the pelvis away from the heels and down. At this stage, we're not taking any weight off the hands or feet. We're simply building core and inner thigh strength. Once that feels good, hug in, lift, and shift energy forward. Again, pulsing back to the heels and forward. So you're really playing with your edge and your energy here. At no point should be forcing or struggling, just finding your edge. Once you feel stable in that forward position, play with one or both feet off. Or then taking both feet off, hugging the big toes close together. And hold up to 8 breaths here, at least 5 if you can. And then when you release, fold forward, give the wrists either a little squeeze Or if it's available to you, tuck the fingers, hands under your toes. So just shift the weight into the toes, maybe even bend the elbows a little to create space through the neck. Gently release, walk it out, downward dog to plank, and then a flow or staying in downward facing dog. We'll lower the knees from here, sitting back. Shift forward so you have enough room behind you for your entire spine. Knees 90 degrees, catch the back of the legs. Start to lift up to the tiptoes as you lean back in space. Play with one or both feet away from the ground or both hands away from your thighs. Neck and jaw are fully relaxed here. You might feel a little vibration there. On the next exhale, roll to your back, knees hug in. Keep left knee hugged in as we shift the hips a little to the left. Right leg straightens out. Then take a twist to your right, guiding the knee with your right hand. Left arm out in line with the chest. About 3 deep breaths here into the low back. Releasing all that hard work you did so far. Moving back to center on your exhale, hug in and switch. Right knee in, shift the hips to the right. And then anchor the shoulders as the right arm extends out beside you. This is such a great release for the spine and the hips. Back to center, knees come in. Give yourself a little hug. Then lower the feet down, separate the feet as wide as your mat. Allow the knees to gently knock in. Choosing to rest the hands beside you or one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. As always, you can stay here as long as you need or continue to find more movements in your practice today. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.